Okay, so in last lecture, right, we have covered the first part of this unit. Okay, that is the LED. That is one of the optical source that can be used to propagate light into a fiber. Now, from this lecture, we are going to discuss about the semiconductor laser, or you can say more or a laser. In a very simple way, you can say a laser. That is the second optical source that are widely used to propagate light into a fiber, right? So this is the second optical source that we are going to discuss. Now, what do you mean by laser? Or after what we can say, getting this uh, concept, what you can able to do? First, you must able to define a laser. Then you must talk about the, or you must understand on which principle laser is working. Rather, we are going to compare all the three types of light emission and absorption theories. Okay, laser work on which principle, LED work on which principle, and even your photo detectors. That will be our next unit. So all these 5 to 6 points you are going to learn after, or you must able to understand after going through this laser part. Okay, now this is a very interesting figure for just your curiosity, how actually the laser diode or any kind of laser look likes in a laboratory or in a manufacturing unit. So this is the figure, so that you can have the what we can say, clear notion of how actually it look likes. And uh, means in laboratory and in your real life scenarios, this is what the laser diode look like. This is the one type of laser. Okay, there are many more types of laser available. There is a helium laser available, ruby laser, semiconductor laser diode is also one of the type of laser. So there are many forms and many types of laser that you can have. This is one of it. Okay, now what do you mean by laser? Now the first thing that comes is, what do you mean by laser? Okay, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation, right? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. This is generalized, or we can say a very well-known definition of laser, or even you can say a long form of laser, right? Now, within its name only, its working principle is included. त्या लेसरच्या नावातच त्याचं वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल आहे. काय आहे ते? स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन. बरोबर आहे? लाईट अँप्लिफिकेशन, लाईटचं अँप्लिफिकेशन होतं. कसं होतं? कुणामुळे होतं? बाय स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन ऑफ रेडिएशन. स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन ऑफ रेडिएशनमुळे लाईटचं अँप्लिफिकेशन होतं, आणि त्या अँप्लिफिकेशनमुळे जो एक बीम बनतो त्याला म्हणतात लेसर, और लेसर बीम यू कॅन से, right? So basically what you need to remember is the working principle of laser, or how laser works. It is based on the stimulated emission. This point that you need to remember. How laser works? By stimulated emission of radiation. By this principle laser works. Okay, now then what is basic difference between the LED and laser? So you can say LED is a non-coherent device, or it forms a non-coherent beam. Now what do you mean by non-coherent and coherent? Non-coherent is thing that the or what we can say, whatever the light that gets out of the LED, that is scattered one, that is not a directed one. That is the non-coherent source. For example, your bulb, right? Your light bulb or yellow bulb, that's the non-coherent, because that emits the light and photon in every direction, right? That's the non-coherent, right? But it is not the case with the laser. Laser produce coherent beam of light. That means a directed beam. बरोबर आहे की नाही? तुम्ही लेसर बघितलंय का नाही? यू माइट हॅव युज्ड इवन यार, यू आर वेल फॅमिलियर विथ द लेसर. लेसर तुम्ही टॉर्च केल्यावर एक स्ट्रेट बीम त्यातनं निघतो का? असा स्कॅटर्ड बीम निघतो बॅटरी सारखा? आपली टॉर्च असते त्याच्यासारखा असा स्कॅटर्ड लाईट निघतो का लेसर मधनं? टॉर्च इज अ नॉन कोहरंट बीम. लेसर मधनं एक असं स्ट्रेट लाईट निघते, बरोबर आहे? अँड थ्रू आउट द डिस्टन्स ती स्ट्रेटच जाते. इट विल नॉट गेट स्कॅटर्ड. दॅट्स वाय लेसर इज अ कोहरंट बीम. And this is what the basic difference between the laser and the LED. LED is a non-coherent type. Laser is a coherent type. That means it produces a coherent beam of light by laser action, and that to be a monochromatic light, right? So this is what about the laser. That means 3 points you need to remember. Its full form. What is full form of laser? Light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Second thing, its basic working principle or behind this laser action is a stimulated emission. This is the second point that you need to remember. And the third point that you can say is it is a coherent, or it produces the coherent beam of light. It produces the coherent beam of light, right? So this point you need to remember in case of laser. Now, what are the basic applications of laser? That first we need to discuss where we can use the laser. So as we are learning the fiber optic communication theory, so you can say first application is it can be used as an optical source. This is the first application. Now in many medical field, laser is prominently used, right? Then for the indication purpose, in many toys also laser is used, right? That means for the entertainment purpose and what we can say toys. This is the third application. Fourth application, you can say in case of navigation and target detection, object detection, also lasers are used, right? So these are the different various fields of application where laser is very, very important and it is prominently used. Okay. Now, as I mentioned you, right, this is what the basic difference between the coherent beam of light and non-coherent beam of light, right? So when you talk about the LED, its beams are like scattered. These are not in phase, right? These are like scattered. But the same thing, instead of this LED, if you use the laser, a straight and very coherent beam of light is came out from the laser, right? Here also, in case of LED, it's a non-coherent source of light. And when you talk about the laser, it's a coherent source of light. That means what? It produces the light beam that which is in a phase, or which is in a straight direction, which is not getting scattered anymore. But in case of LED, which is a non-coherent source, you can say it's a what we can say, the scattered light. Okay, whatever the beam that coming out of the LED, that is not in phase. Okay, it is like scattered. It is not in a what we can say one direction or one phase. It's like scattered, and that's why LED is a non-coherent source, whereas laser is a coherent source of light. Okay, now as we know, there are what we can say basically three mechanisms of light emission. Okay, which are those three mechanisms? Absorption, spontaneous emission, and stimulated emission, right? So basically these are the three mechanisms of light emission that we need to study. First thing is a absorption, then spontaneous emission, and stimulated emission. Now first we have to go for what do you mean by absorption. Okay, so whenever you have a electron at the first you need to understand what is E1 and E2. So E1 is a higher energy level, E2 is a lower energy level. Okay, so whenever you have an electron at lower energy level, then what happens? And if these electrons get the energy from somewhere, that means energy means what? A photon. In our case, energy is nothing but the photon. So whenever this electron which is at the E2 level, that means lower energy level, gets the photon or receive the photon, that means now it's getting the energy. Now what will happen? It will go to the higher energy level, that means E1 level. So this is a process of absorption, right? That means electron moving from the lower energy level to the higher energy level after receiving a photon or after receiving a energy. That's the absorption. And where this principle is used, absorption, in case of photo detectors. आपण जे पुढचं युनिट शिकणार आहोत, राईट, तर त्याच्यात जे फोटो डिटेक्टर्स आहेत, पिन डायोड और फोटो डायोड, फोटो ट्रान्झिस्टर, ते ह्या ऍब्सॉर्प्शन प्रिन्सिपलवर वर्क करतात. ऍब्सॉर्प्शन प्रिन्सिपल काय आहे? व्हेनेवर यू रिसीव द एनर्जी, the electron at the lower energy level will go to the higher energy level, right? So this is about the absorption. Now see, whenever you will get the photon, so it will get the it will receive the energy and it will go to the higher energy level. This is the absorption, right? Now spontaneous emission. What do you mean by spontaneous emission? What do you mean by spontaneous emission? Or a very simple meaning of word spontaneous? What do you mean by spontaneous?
by its own self.
Very
आपल्या
good. By self motivation. Spontaneously म्हणजे काय? त्याला त्याला कुठल्या एनर्जीची गरज नसते. इट्स अ सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड, राईट? इट्स अ सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड प्रोसेस. त्याला कुठल्या एनर्जीची गरज नसते. तो सेल्फ मोटिवेटेड असतो. That right? That's why we are calling it as a spontaneous emission. Now what happens in this spontaneous emission? So you have a electron at higher energy level. Okay, always remember the upper band that is shown by the green, that's the higher energy level, and lower band is a lower energy level. Okay, now you have already the electron in a higher energy level. So when it comes to the lower energy, it will emit one photon, right? Whenever it comes to the lower energy, it will emit one photon, right? So this is about the spontaneous emission. Okay, again I will show you. So you have this electron, okay, then it comes to the lower energy, and while coming to the lower energy, it will emit one photon. It's a spontaneous emission, राईट? ऑलरेडी तो हायर एनर्जी लेवलला आहे, त्याला कुठल्या एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जीची गरज नाहीये. सो इट विल लूज इट्स एनर्जी, आणि एनर्जी लूज करणं म्हणजे फोटॉन इमिशन, एनर्जी गेन करणं म्हणजे फोटॉन रिसेप्शन. एवढं एक बेसिक कन्सेप्ट लक्षात ठेवा. एनर्जी गेन करणं म्हणजे काय? फोटॉन रिसेप्शन. फोटॉन घेतो, एनर्जी गेन करतो आणि तो हायर एनर्जी लेवलला जातो. दिस इज द ऍब्सॉर्प्शन. इमिशन मध्ये काय होतं? म्हणजे फोटॉन इमिट करायचा आहे. मग मला सांगा, फोटॉन इज एनर्जी, तो एनर्जी इमिट केल्यावर तो लोअर एनर्जीला येईल का अजून हायर एनर्जीला जाईल? ऑब्वियसली इट विल कम टू द लोअर एनर्जी स्टेट. And that's why in case of emission, always the higher energy electron will come to the lower energy by emitting one photon. ही फोटॉन म्हणजे त्याची एनर्जी आहे, तो त्याची एनर्जी लूज करतो आणि इट विल कम टू द लोअर लेवल. आणि हेच एक्झॅक्टली अपोजिट प्रोसेस ऍब्सॉर्प्शन मध्ये होते. ऍब्सॉर्प्शन मध्ये काय होतं? एक एनर्जीलेस इलेक्ट्रॉन एनर्जी गेन करतो आणि तो हायर एनर्जीला जातो. दिस इज द ऍब्सॉर्प्शन. एनर्जी इज अ फोटॉन. एनर्जी आपण म्हणतो, पण हे एनर्जी म्हणजेच काय? फोटॉन, राईट? इट विल रिसीव्ह द वन फोटॉन, इट विल गो टू द हायर एनर्जी लेवल, अँड फोटॉन इज अ सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी. इमिशन मध्ये काय होतं? ह्याच्या एक्झॅक्टली अपोजिट होतं. तो जो ऑलरेडी ज्याच्याकडे फोटॉन आहे, एनर्जी आहे, तो फोटॉन त्याची एनर्जी देतो it will what we can say, give up his energy. That means it will give up his photon and it will come to the lower energy state, and that action it will do spontaneously, and that's why this type of emission is known as spontaneous emission. ह्या टाईपच्या ऍक्शनला काय म्हणतात? स्पॉन्टॅनियस emission. Clear? Now the third type is a stimulated emission. Now what is this stimulated emission phenomena, right? What is this stimulated emission phenomena? So in case of stimulated emission, you have to bombard one photon. Okay, now what happens when you bombard this photon? Then this electron will lose its energy and it will come to the lower energy level, and while coming to the lower energy level it will emit one extra photon. म्हणजे त्याला स्टिम्युलेट करावं लागतं, तो मनाने होत नाही. स्पॉन्टॅनियस मध्ये काय होतं, हे तो मनाने करतो, त्याला कुठल्या फोटॉनची गरज नसते. मग स्टिम्युलेटेड मध्ये काय करावं लागतं, बिफोर यू हॅव टू बंबार्ड, त्याला एक आधी फोटॉन द्यावा लागतो. तो फोटॉन दिला की तो काय करतो, इट विल गेट स्टिम्युलेटेड, राईट? इट कॅनॉट होल्ड दॅट एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी, राईट? ऑलरेडी त्याच्याकडे एनर्जी आहे आणि तुम्ही त्याला अजून एनर्जी दिली की तो काय करतो, ती एनर्जी घेऊ शकत नाही. मग तो काय करतो, तो त्याची स्वतःची एनर्जी लूज करतो आणि लोअर एनर्जी लेवलला येते, लोअर एनर्जी लेवलला येतो, राईट? तुम्ही तो फोटॉन त्याच्यावर बंबार्ड केला की काय होतं, इट कॅनॉट एबल टू होल्ड इट्स ओन एनर्जी ऍज वेल एज दॅट बंबार्डेड एनर्जी, राईट? तुमच्या डोक्यावर ऑलरेडी 10 किलोचं पोत आहे, मी अजून 10 किलो दिलं तर तुम्ही काय करणार, ती दोन्ही टाकून देणार डोक्यावरनं, राईट? दिस इज द स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन. येतंय लक्षात? फोटॉन बंबार्ड केलं की काय होतं, ऑलरेडी तो एनर्जी स्टेटलाच आहे, म्हणजे त्याच्याकडे स्वतःकडे एक फोटॉन आहेच, तुम्ही त्याला अजून एक देताय, तो घेणार नाही. तो इट विल गेट ओव्हर एनर्जाइज्ड. मग त्या केसमध्ये तो काय करतो, ओव्हर एनर्जाइज झाल्यामुळे तो स्वतःची एनर्जी देऊन टाकतो आणि it will come to the lower energy level. That's why you will get the two photons, or you will get the more energy radiated in case of stimulated emission. And laser is based on this stimulated emission principle. लेसर हा आहे स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन प्रिन्सिपल, लेसर मध्ये वापरलं जातं, राईट? म्हणजे यू नीड टू क्लॅरिफाय वन थिंग. ऍब्सॉर्प्शन प्रिन्सिपल कशात वापरतात, फोटो डिटेक्टर्स मध्ये, जे की आपलं नेक्स्ट युनिट आहे, युनिट नंबर 4, डिटेक्टर्स, फोटो डायोड, फोटो ट्रान्झिस्टर, त्याच्यात ऍब्सॉर्प्शन प्रिन्सिपल वापरलं जातं. लेसर मध्ये कुठलं प्रिन्सिपल वापरतात, स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन. काय आहे ते स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन? ऑलरेडी द higher energy level photon, after getting bombarded from the one more photon, it will cannot hold that energy, it will lose that energy, त्याची स्वतःची एनर्जी तो लूज करतो. It will come to the lower energy level, and whatever the when it comes to the lower energy level, मग त्याची स्वतःची एनर्जी तो लूज करतो. म्हणजेच काय, इट विल इमिट वन मोर फोटॉन अलॉंग विथ द बंबार्डेड वन. म्हणजे तो बंबार्डेड फोटॉन तर असतोच, आणि प्लस तो आता स्वतःची एनर्जी त्यांनी लूज केलेली आहे. दॅट्स वाय यू विल गेट द टू फोटॉन्स इन दिस केस. And this principle is stimulated emission, where this principle is used in case of laser action, and this is what the laser action. Now the question is where this spontaneous emission principle is used. हे जे स्पॉन्टॅनियस इमिशन प्रिन्सिपल आहे ते कुठे वापरतात? लेसर मध्ये स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन वापरतात, फोटो डिटेक्टर्स मध्ये ऍब्सॉर्प्शन वापरतात. मग हे स्पॉन्टॅनियस इमिशन कुठे वापरतात? कॅन एनीवन गेस? वी हॅव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड दिस. इन केस ऑफ एलईडी, एलईडी जे आहे, इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द स्पॉन्टॅनियस इमिशन ऑफ लाईट. एलईडी स्पॉन्टॅनियस इमिशन आहे. लेसर स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन आहे आणि फोटो डिटेक्टर्स ऍब्सॉर्प्शन. हे 3 प्रिन्सिपल लक्षात राहिले की यू विल थ्रू विथ द फोटो सोर्सेस, ऑप्टिकल सोर्सेस अँड ऑप्टिकल डिटेक्टर. म्हणजे ऑप्टिकल डिटेक्टर हे स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशन, लेसर त्यातला स्टिम्युलेटेड इमिशनवर, एलईडी स्पॉन्टेनियस इमिशनवर, आणि ऑप्टिकल डिटेक्टर्स हे ऍब्सॉर्प्शन. व्हेरी सिम्पल. अंडरस्टूड दिस व्हेरी व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट कॉन्सेप्ट. समजलाय का हा कॉन्सेप्ट?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so for today's lecture we will stop here. Okay, in next lecture we will continue with more explanation on this stimulated emission principle. Okay, how this stimulated emission happens and all that, which is basic principle of laser action, or you can say laser is based on this working principle. Okay, so for today we will stop here. If you have any query related to the what your points we have covered today, you can ask me right now.